Today is 1st February 2021 and we will begin with the article from The Hindu. Growth with Inequality. The Economic Survey seems to privilege wealth creation over reduction of income disparity. The Economic Survey for 2021 is an expansive attempt at reviewing the development in the Indian economy during the current financial year and providing an outlook for its near-term prospects. Spread over 700 pages, the survey opts for self-congratulatory tone while highlighting the policy achievements of the government in steering the economy through the treacherous shoals of the most unfathomable global health emergency experienced in modern history, citing an approach that used graded public health measures to transform the short-term trade-off between life and livelihood into win-win that would save both lives and livelihood over a long term. The survey asserts that India established a global unique model for strategic policy making in containing the COVID-19 pandemic while helping the economy recover quickly from its deleterious impact. There is no denying that the country appears to have not only flattened the curve but also crucially so far avoided a brushing second wave of infection seen in much of Europe and the US. While it may be debatable as to how much of the turn in the pandemic process would be attributed wholly to proactive policy measures, the survey's convention that India has turned the crisis into opportunity to strengthen the long-term growth potential through seminal reforms sound off key, especially given the ongoing farmers' agitation against the new farm laws as well as plight of the struggling small and medium scale industries and informal sectors. Survey goes to forecast the economy is currently experiencing a V-shaped recovery that would be enable GDP to expand even by a conservative estimate by 11% in real terms in 2021-22. Still, to achieve that legal level of real growth, retail inflation must moderate substantially to average 4.4% or less over the 12-month period through March 2022. Given that survey has projected nominal growth of 15.4%, also while batting for the fiscal push to support the reviewing economy, it posits an upside to the growth prognosis predicated on, among other factors, a rapid rollout of the COVID-19 vaccine and the recovery in demand in the battered service sector. However, the document fails in providing the honest assessment of the on-ground economic situation by overlooking key aspects including the extent of unemployment, even if it hints at the level of rural joblessness which followed the return of millions of urban casual workers in the wake of last year's hastily implemented lockdown. This it does by taking credit of a record 311.92 crore person days of work granted over the last 10 months under Manrega, and in contending that growth should be prioritized prioritized over equal equality in tackling poverty when the pandemic has exacerbated the gap between the rich and poor, and the finance minister is set to present her budget. The survey seems to privilege wealth creation over all else. Thank you.